I looked at you guys. You're averaging around maybe 100 to 300 viewers. Your clips are banging. You guys have hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. You got millions of views. You got more views than me on your clips. But they're not converting. Okay? Have you ever wondered why?
Yeah.
Okay? Let's hear some theories. Who's got a theory? Why are you not converting? Why are you getting all this success on IG, TikTok, but not on long form? What's up?
At least in terms of streaming, sometimes I feel like I don't see a personality of a streamers on the, like their personality on long form versus short form. Like they're a completely different person when it comes to long form streams, so you don't really see their character.
I think that's a really good point. I'm going to say this louder for y'all to hear. I'm going to repackage it in a different way. The expectation of the viewer is not met when they go to the long form content. That is what is happening to you. All right? Now, before we jump into that, I have a question for y'all. What is worth more? All right, there's a little quiz time, pop quiz. Is a TikTok follower worth more? A Twitch follower? Or a YouTube follower? YouTube. All right, by show of hands, who thinks TikTok? By show of hands, who thinks Twitch? By show of hands, who thinks YouTube? Round of applause for Valkyrie, only one who got it right. It is Twitch. It is Twitch. Why is it Twitch? Why is it Twitch? Why is a YouTube viewer not worth more? Jason, what you want?
I'm going to answer your question.
Jason, what's your answer?
Because Twitch is the smallest platform out of the three.
Why would that make them more valuable? If I have a follower on Truth Social, is that more valuable?
Because Twitch is easily monetized.
Twitch is easily monetized? Okay. Why?
Because there's just a lot of ways people can give you money, I suppose.
Okay.
I think because you could still earn revenue on YouTube even if you don't, like if they don't follow, they're still, you still get views.
And this is your argument for YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, you said YouTube is wrong, right?
YouTube is wrong. I believe Twitch is the correct answer, and I'm down to be debated on this. I think if you were to have 10,000 followers on TikTok, 10,000 followers on Twitch, and 10,000 followers on YouTube, you'd be making more money as the Twitch streamer. Okay? And ultimately, the reason why is the viewer buy-in. A viewer is going to be much more engaged as a Twitch follower than a TikTok follower. If you think about a TikTok follower, that's pretty straightforward. If they watch every single TikTok you post, they probably see 30 minutes of your face in a month. Total. All right? A YouTube viewer, how much are they seeing of your face in a month? It's going to be more, but there's edited videos. How many videos are you uploading? Average Twitch viewership, they might spend 30 minutes on one Twitch stream. And you can easily pump out stream a day if you really want. You also have a better relationship with a live viewer than you do with a YouTube commenter. They're not always commenting. Most people don't comment, and you're likely not replying to all the comments. But in chat, you're always talking to chat. You got chat on your phone right now. Chat's probably saying some shit right now. You probably looked over and read them. Has anyone read a YouTube comment while I've been here? No. Has anyone read a TikTok comment while I've been here? Yes. So if you need to sell merch and you have 100 Twitch viewers or you get a 100 view YouTube video, which one's better? You're trying to push merch to someone. Probably the Twitch follower. They're probably more likely to go buy that. Lacey, why are you disagreeing? What's your point?
No, I'm not disagreeing. The followers, yes, but YouTube has a way better system of getting recommended. So even if you have if you have 100 followers on Twitch, you're not gonna. There's no really chance to get 1,000 viewers. That is
correct. There is no discoverability. That is correct. But that is a different question. The question is pound for pound, which one's worth more?
Worth more money, not just worth more.
Worth more money, correct. All right, guys, we're gonna tackle your problem today. My clips do great, but I can't get a lot of viewers. Here's the deal. You cannot always be the clip. Except for one guy. But this is real. What happens to you guys is you're really good at farming clips. I think at this point, a lot of you really understand intrinsically when a moment happens that, oh, that was the clip. I'm going to tell my clipper, or maybe you are your own clipper, you run your own clip account. Tonight, I'm going to post that. I fucking nailed it. All right? You guys feel pretty good about that at this point, I imagine. You probably know exactly, you might even be able to set up these moments. The issue is, you get that clip, how long is that in your 4-hour stream? A minute? Seconds sometimes? All right? So then what happens? That person sees you on IG, You get an awesome clip, they go to your stream, and what are you doing? Are you farming a clip at every moment?
Exactly.
No, you're a person. All right? We're not always exciting. We're not always on. I know I'm not. Okay, there are people who are. There are people who have balanced energy. I Show Speed has insane energy. Literally every second of that stream, you're like, holy shit, how is he still going? I can't do that. I'm a limited quantity guy. And then I need to go take a bath. That's me. I'm honest with myself. I know my strength isn't to perform in a way that will not be met when the viewer comes to see me. I have to be authentically me at all points. You need to be authentically you at all points. The person they should see in the clip should be the person that they experience in the live stream. All right? Otherwise, they're just going to get bored and leave. You're not the clip you in every waking moment. It's never wrong.
I think community is important too.
Why did I show these people? What's special about these people? Any guesses? They are all on Streamer U, but there's something more.
They've grown a lot lately.
They've grown a lot. That's true.
They're always themselves.
They're always themselves. I like that.
So their online and offline personalities are pretty similar.
So these three are three of the 5 most successful streamers from last year. These are who you should aspire to be this year. All right?
Yes.
These people have all increased by, I'm telling you, like 5,000 average viewers. They all went in with hundreds. They now have 1,000 viewers. Okay, they're now doing amazing. Okay? I think they all have different strengths. We're gonna go all through one by one. What did Tota do at Streamer U? Built probably the strongest relationships of anyone at that event. That was able to get him, friends with Kai, friends with Ray, and Mafia-Thon 3. Okay? To build a foundation, but build relationships with people here. Okay? Arky, I think, is one of the kings of authenticity. Arky wears his heart on his sleeve. It is obvious to everyone who's with him and everyone who watches him. So what you get in the clip is what you get when you hang out with him in real life. It's what you get when you watch him online. He's the same guy. Yano, probably one of the nicest motherfuckers I've ever met. And she's always like that. It's crazy. I expect her to break at some point. She never breaks. All right? Even when people are a little too much for her. Where is he in this room? He's supposed to be in this class. Even when people are too much for her.
Fucking asshole.
So anyway, ultimately, guys, look. What I really want you to take away from this is it's all right to farm a clip, but you should be farming it as you. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't, have a burst of 1 minute of energy and then you're back to being somebody else. Be consistent. Be consistent in yourself. Be honest to yourself. All right. We're going to talk about the content funnel. This is an idea of how to efficiently stream. Right now when you guys stream, what are your strengths? Getting a couple clips. Nice. We can do better. I want you to start shifting your paradigm. A stream is now a recording session.
Right.
We're not just booting up stream to fuck off for 4 hours, get 3 clips, go home. We're not booting up stream to play a video game for 6 hours and stream, go home. That is a waste of your time. It is a less efficient use of your time. This is a recording session. What can you record in a stream? This is an example of one of my streams. This is one of my best streams. Why is it one of my best streams?
Did you make 2?
You had fun.
No.
You had an event.
No, I do not have an event. The title is Games with Friends. CoffeeZilla video later.
Authentic.
Authentic?
No.
No, not authentic.
Video out of it.
I got a video.
A good video out of it.
Every second.
I got multiple videos. From this one stream, it was 6 hours. There's 3 separate VODs. Those are just cut-ups, not edited, of the segments. All right, I came prepared with segments. 3 different edited videos. God Gamer Gauntlet's a challenge I do. Magic Chameleon with some friends. And I reacted to a CoffeeZilla video. And then I also had a couple clips out of it. Okay? That's all from one stream. That was 6 hours. I recorded all that. Just for your information here, I didn't put it in this slide. The streams, they made 5K. It's pretty good. Okay? All of these together, they made 25K. Okay? And you're able to get all this out of one stream if you just spend the time to plan out what you are going to do on stream. Raise your hand, and I just want to keep everyone's hand raised right now. And I want you to only put your hand down when I say, I'm basically trying to find out how many hours you stream. So everyone's hands up. Do you stream at least 1 hour? Hands up. Do you stream at least 1 hour a month? Hands up. Do you stream at least 1 hour a month? All right. This is good. Do you stream at least 10 hours? Keep your hands up if you stream at least 10 hours. All right. 50 hours. Hands up. Do you stream 50 hours? At least 50 hours. If you put your hands down, you're not streaming enough. Do you stream at least 100 hours? 100 hours a month. Did you stream 100 hours a month? If you put your hands down, you might not be streaming enough. Are you streaming 120 hours? 120.
Sometimes.
Okay? Hands are still up. 150. My hand's down at this point. 150. All right. Some hands are still. We got 3 hands. 160. 180. 200 hours.
Still hanging in here.
220. How many hours do you stream? Can I ask you? Around 200 hours. Your hand's still up back there. 250 hours. 260? 300 hours. Is it 300 hours?
Yes.
That's how many hours you stream?
Not possible.
Guys, listen up. If that 300 hours is true, you're making a mistake. You're making a mistake. You said 200 hours?
I got corrected. 161.
That is still too many hours in my mind. I think you guys are streaming too much. I genuinely believe that. I think every streamer should be streaming in the sweet pocket of 100, 150. I think that's like the perfect zone, 100 to 150, all right? Some of y'all need to do more. I've looked at your stream hours. Some of you guys aren't doing enough. I think some of you guys aren't sure if you want to be streamers. I think some of you guys are still exploring that. That's fine. But if you want to be a streamer, I think at least 100 is right. I think anything over 150 is a waste of your time. You're just being less efficient. Okay, why? Because you're not getting the value of each of these streams, right? Your 6 hours don't look like this. Your 6 hours, what can you show for? 4 Instagram clips? Okay. How much did that make?
Nothing.
Exactly.